I can go up to the latest position, turn that on, and the system will go out and it will query the API and bring back the latest reported position for cargo ships, and it will color them by gross tonnage. And you can see the scale up here indicating the tonnage of the vessels by color. That gives us a chance to look for certain vessels of interest, zoom in, and query that vessel at their position. Here I can see that we are collecting the vessel's name, Ultra Diversity. It's a cargo ship, and it's on its way. I'd say that it's actually planning to be there in 7 days, so it's got a little bit of a journey left to go. Now, what's interesting is when you click on a vessel, you actually can receive the track of the last 7 days of positions that we've reported. So since the vessel left the coast of Florida here and then is headed out across the Atlantic. Now, what can be really interesting is if we remember the same vessel here and we go over to a slightly different view and we turn on predicted position, the screen will change over, but we'll actually now have a predicted position for that vessel as well. So you can see here on the screen the purple positions of the reported positions collected by our satellites, and then the white is actually indicating where that vessel is going to be over the next 8 hours. Now, out here in the open ocean, that can obviously, just result in a straight course, which is what we would expect. But what can be really interesting is when we get closer to certain landmarks or areas of interest, such as ports or areas of congestion, and we can use that prediction to start to estimate where we might have bottlenecks. And there's a vessel here that's quite interesting. If I click on this vessel here, it's a tanker. You can see its previous path where it's come out of here across the North Sea and it's heading across the Atlantic. But what's really interesting is if we just zoom into the predicted positions, you actually can see how the vessel's predicted position is actually moving away from that more severe weather we see at the bottom of the screen here. And that's actually part of our prediction algorithms as well. We do take the weather data that we collect and the forecast and we combine it with the predicted positions. That gives us the ability to actually predict where a vessel may choose to move around severe weather. And you can see that demonstrated quite well in this visualization.